Sometimes interviewer asks you like, what if the Amazon search functionality fails? What will you do? So generally thought comes to our mind like, I will raise the defect, but that is not the case. First of all, you need to understand few things. Like whenever we search a product, then the browser interacts with the server and send a request to the server. Then server respond to this request, and then the DOM loads, which contains HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Uh, JavaScript basically interacts with the browser to change the DOM structure. And the Selenium, what the Selenium does is, Selenium just interacts with the browser or just communicates with the browser. It doesn't do the actual testing. This this is the basic thing which you must understand. So what we need to check? So like first of all, we will check the XPath, or whether whenever a driver is interacting with the search functionality, then is it working or not. This we will check on the Chrome DevTools. Once this is done, like if this is working fine, then we will go to the network tab. Now why we will go to the network tab in the DevTools? To check like whether all the response status codes are correct or not. We are getting 200 status response code, or 400 or 500. If it is a 500 status code, then we need to check in the backend. So because there is something backend failure, and that's why the scripts are failing. So this is not the issue with our test automation scripts, this is the issue with the backend. So we need to do the backend testing. For that, what we need to do? We need to check the microservice testing we need to do thoroughly. What I mean by that, what are microservices then? The microservices are like, you can say as a sub application, or like an application is divided into several parts. For Amazon, like the microservices work like search functionality is there. So search functionality is the one microservice. Second one is the order page. Order page is the second microservice, and third one is the payment service. So these all the services we need to test individually. Also, these services are interdependent on each other. Like payment service is dependent on the orders service, and order service is dependent on the search functionality, so or search service. So we need to test the interdependency upon in between them. Most of the time the failure happens like these microservices are unable to interact with each other in a proper way. That's why the failure happens. This is the story of backend testing. Now in the net, if how like if there is a 400 status code error, so what we will do? So there this is the error from the client side. Now this is error in the front end. So we need to check about everything, like whether the search functionality button is disabled. We need to check in that console. Okay, so in console we need to check other functionalities as well, whether the DOM has loaded properly or not, and everything. So already I have explained in my previous videos, in my shorts, about this. So this is the basic things which you need to check before raising a bug. I hope you got the point and you have got something out of this video.